Now, if you'll notice, Jordan didn't even look at the basket. That's it. Okay, go ahead. Now I'm going to do it off the catch. You're going to throw it to me, I'm going to throw it to you. It's going to be bad. You just turn and square up and use the no move. Now I'm going to be on purpose a bad pass. Catch the ball in the shot pocket.
Put it in the shot pocket when after you sweep. It's still got to go in the shot pocket.
Go through again. One more time. Don't move your feet after you get them to where you want them. That's nice, Jordan. That's better. Don't move your feet now after you catch it. That's it. Good. Okay? That's called the no move. The next thing that we want to talk about is another move when you first have the ball. Rock, come here and guard me. And we'll do it here in real life. It's called, if he's on me like this and he's playing just like that, I want to do what I call a squeak step. I want to just drive, and it worked out good because it's his front foot, but I don't have any control over which one's going to be ahead. He might have this foot ahead too when I come up. But anyway, when I do like that, most defenders will back up off of you. What we want to teach is a squeak, raise up and shoot. Squeak, raise up and shoot. Now a common mistake is to squeak, bring it back, and then go up, and now he's going to be able to challenge it. So I'm going to squeak, raise up and shoot it. So what we're going to have you guys do again for the camera is simply walk in. You're traveling right now, but you go walk in, and we want to hear you. We want to hear a squeak step and then raise up and shoot it. Not squeak, squeak, just one squeak.
Hold it just a second, hold just a second. After that squeak step, there should be no other movement, okay? Couple of you made the squeak step and then you still dipped a little bit lower to take the shot. Make the squeak step and now still no move, you still raise right up and shoot it. Squeak, right up, there you go, that's perfect, Dan. Squeak step, right up and shoot it.
That's better.
Squeak step, right up and shoot it. Get in there a little bit closer. One more time, Jordan. Squeak step, right up and shoot it. Good.
Make it a squeak instead of a slap. Audrey, you got to step forward on it. Okay, now we're going to do it off the pass. So these four kids are going to pass me the ball. I'm going to throw them back the ball. You're going to jab step, squeak. Squeak step and elevate. Okay, hold it. Now, I think you understand what we're getting at there. We're trying to simply drive the defender off of us, raise up and shoot, and Rock made a great point there that there's no other move other than that. You're not going to step back, you're not going to dip the ball, you're just literally going up into the shot. And you don't have to look at the basket until you get up there to shoot it as well.
Okay, we just finished talking with you about the squeak step. There's a couple little things that I want to add to that, but there's all kinds of moves that can take place off of the squeak step. First of all, in fact, in between a little time here, we worked with the campers that we have working with us on a couple of things that we weren't really happy with on their squeak step. Whenever you make the squeak step, you have to be ready to make the no move. If I'm here like this and I make this squeak step, I'm not threatening anyone. I have to be in here where if he's that far off, I can go ahead and raise up and shoot my jump shot. Or when I make the squeak step, if I kind of paw at the ground or kind of slap at it, that's still real slow. We want that to be a squeak step, so it's just a little bitty step so that whatever type of reaction takes place, then I can go ahead and take the ball to the basket.
It really goes along with that same idea we said before. The worst fake in the world is a fake that looks like a fake. It has to look like and come off from the real live thing.
Okay, so now, if Coach is guarding me, and he really wants to kind of make me go left, if Coach is up here and he's kind of trying to make me go left, well, I'm still going to step with this foot, and I'm going to make a little, we call this the step and go move. I'm going to take just a little bitty tiny step toward his foot. Now, if he drops that foot back, there's no go. If I make that squeak step and he drops it back, there's no go. I'm just going to shoot it. Oops. I'm just going to shoot it. But if he keeps that foot still, if I make this squeak step and he keeps that foot still or doesn't drop back very far, my next step, I'm not going to pull his foot back any. My next step is going to be as far past him as I can get. And it's going to be long, low, and hard. Okay? Or I may even, if I squeak and he doesn't move it, I may even just step right on it.
Make that move again,
But
Rob.
the idea is to get by his foot. A squeak step, then I'm going to go long, low, and hard right to here.
And when he does, and I open up and he makes that next step, he is still going to be in front of me.
So I can still get past him to the basket. So when you put it all together, we call it the step and go move. All right? So I'm going to make a little tiny squeak step. He doesn't move that foot. I'm going to the basket, and I'm going to do it with one dribble. You don't need to take more than one dribble. Now, I'm an old man trying to do that. We're going to use these young guys in here, and we're going to have them come in. And I'm going to pass them the ball, and Coach, you don't mind just standing there, let them just use your dummy foot to go by you. Would that be okay? So go ahead, Jordan, stand over there, pass the ball to me, come in there. He's going to have a dummy foot, squeak step toward it, go to the basket. You know, no movement. He's going to the goal, one dribble. Okay. Squeak step, one dribble to the basket.
Make
Very
a
nice.
good knife. Cut him up.
Cut him up. One dribble, go to the goal.
Come as close to me as you
Close
can.
as you can get to him. One dribble, go to the basket. Okay, hold it 1 second. Now, the less movement that you have, the better. If I make this squeak step, and then I move and go to the basket, and the ball comes here, which happened one time, I'm going to squeak step. The movement is going to be past him. I'm going to put the ball down past him. So make sure that when you step here, you're not going to put the ball out here in front where he can grab it. You're still protecting the basketball and getting your head and shoulders past it.
And the other point that we're trying to say, I've heard so many coaches through the years say, don't make it be a banana cut. You slice the guy up. So when Rock makes that step, he's going to step right here at me as opposed to stepping out here. Don't let me catch back up and get back into play. You're just going to knife me and cut to... You guys, when you cut past me, you try and get just as close to me as you can.
Okay, one more time. Here we go. Make it perfect. Okay?
That's better.
Good.
Right
One more
straight
time. Make
through
it
now.
perfect.
Yes,
Good.
that's
Right
a lot
to the goal.
better.
Good.
That's it.
Okay? We call that the step and go move. Now, we want to add one more little thing right off of that. You may be playing against a pretty good shot blocker, a pretty good defender, and he may say as soon as you make that step, he's just going to turn and run to the basket. So throw me a ball. So if I make this squeak step toward him, and then when I turn to go, if he just turns and sprints to the basket, he may be able to get it at the end. He may be able to block my shot at the end. So instead, just as soon as he turns his shoulders to go to the basket, I'm going to take the squeak step. As soon as he turns his shoulders to go to the basket, then I'm going to raise right up and shoot my jump shot. Okay? But once again, when I raise up to shoot it, hands ready, feet ready, what we talked about earlier. So I make the squeak step, the squeak step, now I'm going by him as hard as I can, raise up, shoot the jumper. Once again,
So
hands
tough
ready,
for the
feet ready.
defender. Rock's exactly right. It's so tough for the defender to jump back, to honor that fake, and then to start trying to move his feet, and then you stop on a dime and raise up and shoot it. And you're really jumping into, you're again using almost that same footwork before. You're not going to swing your foot around. You're just jumping into that position when your feet are ready to take off.
Whenever I go right here like this, whenever I put the ball down, my feet are ready when I pick it up to shoot it. Okay? It's not going to be a swing into it. I'm not going to squeak step, go, plant, swing into it, and shoot it real slowly.
And the
My
same
feet
thing,
are going to be ready to shoot it.
counterwise, let's go back and go the other way. If you were coming this direction, the same thing goes. Your feet are already ready and you're into the shot. The whole secret of a quick shot, I swear, is quick feet. Getting your feet ready, that gives you the base to get the shot off quick. And it comes right on up. Your knees have to be bent. You don't even have to look at the basket. You can look at the basket when you get up there. But you're trying to get there and get your feet ready so you get into the shot quicker.
So hands ready, feet ready, even on this. Okay, squeak step, one dribble jumpers. We call this one dribble jumpers. We'll go right twice, left twice. Okay, got the idea? Here we go. You can still squeak step or just go right into it. It's fine. Either way you want to do it. Good. One dribble. Good. One dribble, Aubrey. Good. Right.
Going the other way, Jordan.
Other way, Jordan. Good.
It's quick. Left hand dribble,
Okay, now, Aubrey, try to step with the right foot. Remember, you're still freeing up your right foot. Now, let's do that going left, because that's tougher for guys to go left, okay? So go left, make sure you have your right foot freed up still, one dribble jumper. Feet ready to shoot it when you go.
That's it. That's
it, good. 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 Good.
Jab step here and then take the foot over there if you're going left. Now
Step.
you're going to go back to the right.
Back to the right. Here we go. One more time. Back to the right. Jab step, go. Good. Jab
Quicker
step,
off the
Dan.
dribble.
Jab step. Good.
That's good.
Make sure you jab step, Adam. Good. Jab step, Aubrey. Good.
That's it. Nice.
That's good enough. Very nice. Okay, when you have your hands ready and you have your feet ready and you're ready to shoot the ball, that makes you a real quick shooter. That also allows you to go to the basket rather quickly. With all of these things, however, if you may run into somebody who's just as quick as you are. So a way that you can negate their quickness is to be a great shot faker. And we want to talk about just faking a shot. Some people may think this is crazy, but to be honest, the tinier the fake, the better. I have watched guys be in great position, and then this is the fake they put on you. Well, that doesn't fake anybody out, because first of all, how many guys shoot the basketball like that?
Or they flip their head up.
Or they'll do anything but just kind of throw their head back, okay? The whole idea on a shot fake is, first of all, I'm going to keep my eyes on the rim. I have to convince them that I'm going to shoot the basketball. Then the fake should be real tiny and maybe about 4 inches. So in other words, I'm going to lift everything up just like it's going to be a blur to the top of my head like I'm going to shoot it. So the shot fake has to be quick, and I'm going right up to shoot it, and I'm keeping my eyes right on the front of the back rim. So now all we want to do is...
Pretend like I'm just passing you the ball, Rock. Here's another thing, too, that as you catch the ball, everything tells them shot. Your hands are ready, everything's ready. You don't have to look at the basket yet, but as soon as you start your fake, then you do look at it, because that's what you do on the shot. Again, the whole thing, anytime it looks like a fake, it's a horrible fake. It has to look like the real thing.
So we have to convince them that I'm really shooting it, even though I know I'm not. So it's going to be a tiny shot fake, and then I'm going to raise right up and shoot it. That's what we want you to do.
Or two of them in a row.
It's no problem. So in other words, I'm here, and I can shot fake again, and then I may go up and shoot it. Or I can shot fake again, and I may put it down and do a one dribble jumper. So the first time through, we just want you to catch, shot fake, and then shoot it. Next time through, catch, shot fake, maybe twice, shoot it, take it to the basket, whichever one you want. Okay? Once you just do it, coming straight on. Okay, here we go. Good. Come on now. Convince me that it's a fake. Convince me it's a shot. Don't convince me it's a fake. Convince me it's a shot. Make sure you keep your knees bent. The knees don't go up. Don't travel, Aubrey. That's travel. Okay, that's all right. Don't travel, okay? Catch. Hold a second. Okay, now let's make it real. Let's make it real. I mean, my feet are here. I'm ready. The fake is going to be right here like this. My feet don't move. My knees don't move. I'm right here. There's the fake. And I can raise from right there and still shoot the basketball.
When Rocky's down there, we talk about this and likening your legs to an accordion. When you shot fake, that accordion doesn't change. The only thing that really moves is from here on up. Everything from his waist on down, we want to stay right there. Shot fake, be in great balance, and then you raise up and shoot it. So now we're going to make each one of you kids do it at least 2 shot fakes. And keep your hands close, keep your eyes at the target, and tiny fakes.
Look right at the basket, and whatever you do, don't just have it be this either. A couple of you just did this. It has to be, head and shoulders have to go up, and the ball has to move about 4 inches, but the legs stay right where they're at. The legs stay right where they're at.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's better.
Good. That's very nice. Make us think you're shooting.
Let's go through again. 2 fakes at least.
Okay, now fake, Jordan, and put it on the floor. One way or the other, one dribble jumper. Fake, put it on the floor.
Don't look at the ball
Hands
on the
ready,
floor.
feet ready, catch and shoot. Don't look at the basketball on the floor. Don't watch the ball, it'll come up. Atta baby, that's nice. Hands ready, feet ready, catch and shoot.
Go the opposite way now.
Gonna go left. Hands ready, feet ready, fake, catch and shoot.
Let's go through one more round, and we're just going to simply tell you got to make 2 shot fakes, and it's your choice. 2 shot fakes and a shot from there, 2 shot fakes and dribble left or dribble right. We're going to go through 2 rounds. Don't do the same thing 2 times in a row, but it's your choice.
It's your choice.
2 fakes. Solid with your feet.
Make sure your feet don't meet. Move. Good. Second time through, do something different. Don't do the same thing. Good.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Adam Karsten, who's an assistant coach here at Mid-American Nazarene, just happened to be walking by the gym, Coach, and I realized we needed someone for this next aspect that we're going to teach. And so Coach Karsten, who played for me for 3 years and now is my assistant, has been for 3 or 4 years here. 5 years? How many years
5.
is it now? 5 years. And Coach Fleming are going to get into the next aspect,
which is the art of banking and why to bank. So Adam, we really needed a big guy. We didn't have any really big guy here, so you're really exactly what we want. Now, this is going to be simple for a big guy. We're going to have you stand with your toe right there, Adam. Put your toe right there. Put that foot over there. Don't move your feet. And then, Rocky, we need you to come back here and rebound for us. And then we're going to have Adam put his hand up here. And I want to get in this position. Let's move you just a little bit this way. And do not move that front foot. Leave that front foot right there. We're trying to get across. Okay, now what I'm going to do is shoot the ball clean. Okay, now put your hand down. Okay, and put your hand up whenever you want. We want to convince them. I don't want to move my foot, Rock. So, Adam, why don't you come down here and be one more rebounder?
Adam.
Hurry up. Get around here outside the camera range. Again, Adam, we've got 2 Adams here, but the big guy, I'm not moving my foot, and he's not moving his, and I'm just shooting it clean, and occasionally put your hand down. I want to get up a little closer then. Put your hand down, put it up. Now I want you completely at your whim. Either you raise your hand up, don't change it, keep it up just nice and like that, or drop it. Either one you want. But we want to convince them that I am trying to make it. Okay? Now occasionally put your hand up. Now I want them convinced that it's blocked. Now I'm going to change one thing. Adam hasn't moved his foot. I haven't moved my foot. I'm going to have you again put your hand up just like that. I'm going to do one more thing now. All of a sudden, the idea of him blocking the shot, Cam, I hope you can see that the ball's going in, because we've eliminated every variable there is. We've not messed around with his jumping ability, quickness, or anything else. All we've done is in this controlled environment, his feet are exactly where they were before, mine are, his hands up. The only thing I do different is I simply bank the ball. Now let's talk about banking just a little bit. Adam, just move over here. If you bank the ball, you can literally shoot the ball so it's below the rim and it'll still go in. It's called the sweet spot, where you can hit that target. You can even throw the ball and make it go in there harder. You can raise it up higher and higher on the board till literally we've got a sweet spot about this wide and about this high, and if you hit anywhere along there, all the way up to and including, that one almost hit the top tape at the top of it, okay? Again, I worked for Coach Wooden in the late 70s and early 80s for 7 summers at his basketball camp, and there used to be a dotted line. You'll still see it in the NBA now. And his rule was that if you caught the ball right here, you still banked it from that angle. Everything here was still a bank, that you banked the ball. And as long as you hit that spot, the ball's going to go in. That's the spot that you're aiming for. And that makes it so much easier. And the thing that most kids don't understand is not that it's banking, not that it goes in more often, but it's much, much tougher to block because the arch is higher. And if you hit the ball there, you got so much more of a chance for it to go in. On the break, we talk about being on a banking angle. Literally, when you come down the court, and you get to the top of the circle, that you change your angle and that you're now coming in, so you're heading towards the block. So if you catch it, you're on a banking angle. Anywhere here, it's still a bank. The other thing we want to talk about is against shot blockers. And Adam is a lot taller than I am. He jumps a lot better. And so often if you go over there, Adam, on the weak side now, I'm going to literally come here and shoot a layup, and I want you to come after it and try and block it. Get outside the lane, please. Okay, and then suddenly you see that you've got to come here and try to block this. Adam, just step back here so you're out of the picture so he can see what we're doing. Adam, I want you to come after me now to block it, okay? And you're going to block it, okay? Now, how high can you jump, Adam? Let's see if you get up there. I know that you can jump well above the rim. Just go on up there and see where you can get. Okay, so he can go up above the rim. Well, if I shoot it from in here and he has an opportunity to block it here, that's one thing, and it's pretty easy for him. What I'm going to do is what we call run the ball up the board. I know Adam can't jump to 11.5 feet. And what I'm going to put the ball is up there on top of the square. We're going to say, okay, Adam, let's see if you can get this one. Okay, come on after, come on after. We're just going to put the ball up there that high on the glass. I hope you can see what we're doing now, Cam, where the ball's going. The ball is literally hitting up on the top of the square. You ready? And that's all. Now I'll go back and I'll shoot it, and I'll shoot it normally where I shoot the bank at. Okay, Adam, come on, let's go. I hate having my shot blocked, and that's what we're aiming for right here. But okay, now we're going to run the ball up the board. Come on, Adam, and put the ball up higher on the glass. It's a simple thing to do, especially against the shot blocker that's coming from the weak side. The whole point that we're trying to make is banking makes you a better shooter inside. It is so much smarter move. You're going to make more of them, and you're going to have fewer of them blocked.
Okay, in 1981 or 82, Cam, in Iowa, they started an experimental rule, which kind of changed the shape of basketball in high school especially. It was called the three-point line. In other words, any shot that was taken beyond 19 feet 9 inches from the center of the rim was considered 3 points. They've had the three-point rule in the NBA for a long, long time before that. Then it became into being in the 1986-87 in college. The unfortunate thing about the three-point line is there's a lot of guys who are really, really young who try to shoot from there who really aren't strong enough to get the ball to the basket. Those guys that aren't strong enough to get the ball to the basket can't stand with their hands ready and their feet ready and just catch and shoot it and have good fundamentals. Instead, they have to learn to shoot the three-point goal by stepping into the goal. So in other words, if I was out here at three-point range and I catch the ball from Coach Fleming, if I catch it, in order for me to get it to the basket because I'm young or even because I'm old like Coach and I are, then I have to step into it to be able to get the ball to the rim, and even then it was a little bit short. And that also is a very slow shot. However, it does help you get into a little bit of rhythm, and you are able to get the ball to the basket. We think that's very, very slow, but high school shooters, that may be the best way for them to get the basketball to the goal. So Dan, we've used Dan. We're going to use Dan. Dan, we just want you to step into it, catch the ball, have your right foot free, be ready to step right into it and shoot. It's going to feel a little bit awkward to you, Dan. See if you can knock down a couple of them.
Because this isn't the way he does it.
This is not the way he does it. He has his feet ready, and when he catches it, he shoots it. We're stepping into it right now. That's a little slow. As you get older and you play for the Kansas City Knights or whatever professional team you may play for, then you can have your hands ready and your feet ready. That's stepping into it. That's one way to shoot the three-point goal. Now, the only thing we're going to change there, Dan, is we don't want you to step into it. The other thing that we want you to be really, really leery of is don't step on the line. Absolutely, we see kids catch the ball, and the shot they take, they have their little bitty toe on the line. And even if it goes in, it only counts 2. That's probably the worst shot in basketball.
And if you're using the technique that Rocky just showed where you're stepping into it, you have to think ahead, where's that foot going to go after I step? If I'm going to end up with my toe there, again, I just want to accentuate that. That's really a dumb shot. When you're there and you want it to be a 3 and you're setting up for a 3, then you have to take into account how far you're going to step as you step. Okay?
So in essence, if you're stepping into the shot, you better line up at 20 feet or 21 feet when you step into the shot. But if you shoot with your feet ready and your hands ready, then you're able to go right up to the line and be ready to raise up and shoot it, which is what we're going to have Dan do now. We're just going to have him catch and shoot it. So right when he gets to the line, his feet are ready, well behind the line, goes right into his jump shot. Right behind the line, into his jumper. Dan shot about 45% from the line his senior year in college. Was terrific at just catching and shooting the ball. You see, he catches it, his hands are ready, his feet are ready, raises and shoot it. So once again, the two different ways that you can shoot from behind the three-point line. Help me out there, Dan. We're going to get that. Coach, go ahead and pass it to him. Dan, we want you to step into it. If you're a little bit weaker, not able to get the ball to the basket, it might be good to step into the shot. Step into it again, Dan. Step into the shot, raise and shoot it. Everything else is still the same. Or
show us the quick way.
Hands ready, feet ready, catch, shoot. Three-point shooting.
The other thing that we forgot to mention was the jump hook. Why don't you take over that a little bit here, Dan? Dan, you can help us here a little bit too. We're going to shoot the jump hook. Shoot it on your drive when you come into here, and you're holding the guy off and you're shooting it here. The jump hook is, I think the first guy I saw was a guy named Gene Bogash from Drake use it, probably in the late 60s or early 70s. But it's a great, great equalizer against shot blockers. And I'm not stepping out and shooting like this. I'm just jumping off both feet. And now, for gosh sakes, you see Shaq doing it. So even big guys are figuring it out. But you can shoot it from about anywhere in here. All I'm doing is here, and the ball, my body, and the basket are in one straight line. And I'm shooting it from here, and I can shoot it very, very softly. So it kind of looks like that. Again, about banking, if you choose to bank it, that's going to get it up there about that much higher. Subsequently, it's much, much tougher to block. But we did want to mention the use of the jump hook.
One thing that's really nice on that is we have Dan demonstrating that. Dan is 6 feet tall. We feel like that everybody in our program should learn the jump hook. Because just like Coach said, whenever I'm shooting it, if this guy's guarding me and I turn around and shoot my jumper and he's right there, he can contest, he can cause all kinds of problems. But if I can keep my body between him and the ball, now when I shoot the jump hook, air ball, now when I shoot the jump hook, he has no chance of getting to the ball. I shoot the jump hook, he has no chance of getting to it. I'm going to turn my body, my belly button's going to face the basket. Okay, and I'm going to lead with this elbow so I can keep him off of me.
And actually, you can even jump into the defender a little bit, which makes it really tough for him to jump.
So that when I go up here,